Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to beautiful Los Angeles, California. Start a tad early here. Have a lot going on here. Looks like it's a good day for north side action. A lot of heavies heading in to LAX here on the north side on 24 left. Well, look what we have here this morning over there off of Imperial Highway. And Antonov, oh yeah, arriving just after 8 a.m. this morning. We do see these coming into LAX from time to time. It's been a while, and the last time they were coming in, they were picking up satellites. I think Boeing satellites there. NASA satellites. More than likely, that is what is happening again here today. Sad thing is, the last time they were here, the takeoffs were around 11:30 at night. Even though we got night hop action here tonight, not quite sure we're gonna make it in time for the Antonov takeoff. But you never know, it could take off here during the afternoon as well. All right. Back here in Los Angeles. Hope you guys are all having a great time. Real quick, we have some breaking news. Our friend, Captain Carolina. Hello, Captain.
Hello, how are we all doing today? Welcome.
Good. Whoa, good. Good to have you back.
Thank you.
So, Captain came up here and he gave me some, would you call it bad news?
Kind of a farewell to
news.
The live flights and to the whole community here.
Yeah. And keep on talking because I'm just going to grab a shot of the plane that you were talking about here.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone in the whole community, to Live Flights, to all the people who have always been here and shown the cameras on the Bright Caravan every day coming into Los Angeles. It's been an honor to have them here, watching our landings, watching our takeoffs, and seeing us fly every day. But as of today, that caravan will rest at LA, and they'll be switching over to the Pilatus, the PC-12, and the caravan will not be operating out of Los Angeles anymore. So
no more.
Yesterday was my last day flying that aircraft into Los Angeles live on TV, but I did get a interview slot for Breeze Airways as a first officer, be interviewing with Breeze Airways on the 29th, so I'm looking forward to moving on to bigger and better things, but it is going to be a sad farewell here to see the caravan not fly into here.
And how long have you been flying the caravan?
So I started flying here into LA on last September.
Wow.
So it's been more than a year now.
And can you explain to me exactly what happened?
Yeah, so we came into Los Angeles and we had a maintenance problem come up in the aircraft, and it happened twice while we were coming into land and park, and we just don't know what's going on with it. So it looks like the airplane might be grounded for now. The maintenance, they're not sure what's going on, but hopefully that'll be resolved, and that caravan will fly once more again.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I asked you earlier, are you sad about this? Obviously, you know, one door closes, another door opens, right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
It's a sad and a happy time because it's sad that I don't get to be on TV anymore and be landing at this amazing Los Angeles airport. You know, it's such a famous, renowned airport.
Right.
But I'm also happy that I'm done flying here and looking at, you know, Breeze Airways as potential growth and excel, and maybe I'll be coming into Los Angeles on a Breeze A220.
Hey!
There we go.
Absolutely. Well, Captain Carolina, best of luck to you. Thank you for coming over here and giving us the update. It's going to be a sad day because, you know, that's Rudy's favorite plane.
It is, yes. So Papa Kilo will now rest.
Ah!
Yes.
Oh, and there she is.
There she is. Thank you to everyone in the whole community. Thank you to the Live Flights. Thank you to all my people on TV here who are sitting in the chat watching. Hope everyone has a wonderful winter and a spring wherever you guys are, and I'll be seeing you guys probably whenever I get back to Los Angeles.
Well, sounds good. Keep us up to date, all right?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All right, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Captain Carolina. Oh, we're going to miss the caravan.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. There she is. And that officially takes us to the top of the hour. And officially just after 11 a.m. Welcome back, everyone, for another awesome day of LAX plane spotting right here in your home for LAX live streams from high atop the H Hotel, found right here on Airline Videos Live. Today is Friday, January 12th, 2024. And I am your plane jockey, Kevin. Hello, everyone. Well, sad news, but you know, as I always say, one door closes, another one opens. Best of luck to Captain Carolina. Thanks for coming by and giving us the update. It's not going to be the same not seeing the caravan fly in and out of LAX. All right, but the show must go on. We do have a heavy Turkish Airline Dreamliner. First heavy arrival here on the broadcast. Also seeing a special livery making her way up to the north side, the Continental Retro Jets with United. This flight coming in from Istanbul.
Looks good. United 447, no check off. Final runway 24 left, full length, line up at 24 left, full length, line up at 447.
Of course, that was Turkish Airlines Flight 179 coming in from Istanbul in the 787-9 Dreamliner. First takeoff, United Airlines and the Continental Airlines Retro Livery Flight 447 heading to SFO into 737-900ER.
Left on Echo, contact ground, 0.65.
Left turn to the left on Echo, contact 0.65, Turkish Airlines.
Take it.
Hoping for some other, how about a meatball retro livery with Continental? The gold, the red and the gold. Oh, it'd be beautiful. KSF Geek Austin over here. You don't like that meatball livery, huh? Ah, see, he's an old Tulip United guy.
447 RNF to Delray, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF Delray, 24 left.
United 447, contact SoCal departure.
Also see EVA Air, Air, the 777-300ER heading back to Taipei. Flight 5 on the 777-300ER. Bradshaw Studio with the super chat. Thanks so much, Bradshaw. Ginger Che with the $2 super chat. Thanks so much, Ginger. How tall is the LAX tower? That is a great question. I'm sure if you Googled real quick, how tall is the LAX tower, I'm sure there's probably some good information out there. We're 12 stories up. I would say that's at least, what, 20 stories?
Hawaii 61 LA Tower, can you depart from any intersection? Do you require the full length?
I also have Korean Air Flight 18 heading back to Seoul. The A380 Super now pushing back from the gates of Tom Bradley.
I was just asking if I could get you up in front of the heavy. Eva 005 Heavy LA Tower, continue the full length, please.
Continue full length, Eva 005 Heavy.
All right, I know a lot of you guys are just tuning in. We do have an Antonov
Good morning, New Zealand 680,
sitting over there on the south side, arriving this morning. Next arrival here on the north side, Air New Zealand, Flight 6, coming in from Auckland, 777-300ER. That's usually a south side arrival. So I'm feeling good for some north side action here today.
Contact SoCal departure. Over departure, Delta 1289 today. Eva 005 Heavy, keep it moving. RNAV to Delray, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Keep moving, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff, Eva 005 Heavy.
Let's head back to the north side as the Eva Air 777. Next, takeoff on 24 left.
Eva 005 Heavy, confirm clear for takeoff, runway 24 left.
Traffic's on 4 mile final, Eva 005 Heavy. We got 4 November Lima, LA Star clear, lost on proper airspace, the shoreline route north, LA altimeter is 3021. There's a heavy 777 Eva colors departing the north complex, report traffic in sight. Got 4 November Lima, maintain visual separation, caution wake turbulence. Eva 005 Heavy, contact SoCal departure.
Contact departure, SoCal departure, Eva 005 Heavy.
Up next, Air New Zealand, 777-300ER. Like I said, this is usually a south side arrival. Feeling good about north side action here today. New Zealand 6 Heavy, left on Zulu, left on Echo, do not stop, contact ground point 65. 6 Zulu, left Echo, do not stop, Also have Cathay Pacific in the One World livery, flight 885 heading back to Hong Kong, a 777-300ER, lighting up there on the south side.
line 61, RNF to Delray, runway 24 left, service takeoff.
RNF Delray, 24 left, service takeoff, 131.
JetBlue 8528, LHR, runway 24 left.
Brian Henry, member for 13 months as a silver member, says, what was your final thoughts about the test show? The test show. That was on Wednesday. You were testing out a few things, a new encoder. I went back and looked at it. It looked really good. I think I feel good about AVL on the fly coming back. There's a few things we have to tweak, but overall I feel really good about it. I'm glad I took the test. I actually came back out yesterday, believe it or not. I did a live, but it was not published. It was not live to everyone. It was just to me, basically. I was live streaming to myself, believe it or not. I was testing out some things with the Sony camera that we're now using. So I feel better about that as well. So everything is going good. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself, but I think we're good to go. Feeling good about all the improvements here on the channel. Thank you, Brian. Hello, Branson. All right, Korean Air Flight 18 heading back to Seoul. The A380 Super should be heading up here for a north side takeoff.
Traffic 11 o'clock,
767 arriving on the south side on 25 left, coming in from Atlanta, Georgia. Flight 898 on the 767-400 ER. Yeah, big news from Delta this morning, all over social media. I'm sure all of you already know. Not breaking news, that is for sure. Delta ordering 20 A350-1000s with an option for many more. Can't wait to see those here at LAX. Of course, if you guys haven't yet, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and make sure your notifications are all set. Our next live broadcast is back on the south side there at Imperial Hill on Sunday for the big Sunday show. Starts at 8 a.m. Pacific. All right, got the Korean Air A380 Super. Now on taxiway Kilo. Actually, Lima. Kilo is Kilo. Chad Hart with an amazing $150 super chat through PayPal. Kevin for Governor of California, the real king of LAX. My cat Russell is firing on all cylinders. That is a good sign there, Chad. Chad, thank you so much. Awesome support there. Glad to hear Russell is feeling better. The king of LAX. Well, all depends who you ask. Maybe according to Tater Tot.
Flight 18, Perfect 2 southbound shoreline or eastbound Osborne. Flight 18, leaving left road south, reaching through squawk VFR every day. 1467 LHR,
I got to tell you, when I came out here yesterday, I was out at Imperial Hill from about 2 to 4 p.m. yesterday. It was windy, not as windy as last Sunday, but windy and cold. Why it was cold. It's probably the coldest day that I felt here in Los Angeles this year. Didn't like it.
1467 RNAV Delray, wind calm, runway 24, left script takeoff.
24 left way to go, RNF Delray, 1467.
73327, connect to departure.
Of course, you guys are like, we're freezing. What are you talking about, Kevin? Deal with it.
Roger, take current altitude. Korean 018 Super Early Air, advise ready for departure.
Inbound, Brent 25 Korean 018.
Korean 018 Super, Roger, will be one more arrival.
Roger, Korean 018 Super.
Skywest, 4927 for the visual.
4927 LA Air, wind calm.
They're actually saying it was going to be colder today than yesterday, and I'm thinking, I don't know about that. I'm almost sweating a little bit. Probably won't last for long.
1467, contact SoCal departure.
Delta 1467, yeah.
We'll wait for that A380 to get a little closer to 24 left. Cathay Pacific and the one-world livery flight 885 heading back to Hong Kong. The 777 at 300 ER about to start taxi here shortly. Next arrival here on the north side, American Eagle operated by Sky West, flight 4927 coming in from SFO and an E175 LR. Hopefully, guys, we're all having a great week. It's Friday. It's the start of the weekend. For many of you guys watching in Australia, New Zealand, just about the morning. $39 Aeronautica Chief with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. The first of many A380s that we'll see throughout the course of the day. Should be seeing the Asiana A380 taking off here on the north side here shortly as well. We'll see the Emirates A380 arrival, departure. We'll see another Korean Air A380 a bit later. Lufthansa A380, and guess who's running on time almost a little early here today as well? Speedbird. British Airways A380. Our friend Jordan Hay and his dad flying in on that. He's been emailing me all morning long there at the airport, giving me an update on what aircraft he's flying on and keeping me updated if it's a on-time departure. And of course it was. As you can see, it's a little polluted in the air here today. Seems to be blowing out though.
Korean 018 Super Early Air, next arrival 15 mile final, number 24 left, line up point.
Line up and running 24 left, New Korean 018 Super.
TV4 Early Air. TV4 Roger, me off deck left, Bravo. TV4 eastbound, there's at least 3 other targets in your area. Okay, 4927, X left, Echo 13, X to be the south route, ground point 75 to checkpoint.
Echo 13, south route, ground code 4927.
Korean 018 Super R, nav Del Rey, wind calm, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 24 left, New Korean 018.
018. 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018, 018,
right, cleared for takeoff on 24 left, flight 18.
Korean 018 Super, contact SoCal departure.
Contact SoCal departure, Korean 018 Super.
Good day. Another 479 tower.
Just when you think Cathay Pacific was coming up here for a north side takeoff, makes a left-hand turn on a Delta, make another left-hand turn on the Pampa, and then another left-hand turn onto Bravo, and head to 25 right there.
3 mile final for 24 left.
Renee with the $20 super chat. Thanks so much, Renee. Hi, Kevin. I'm in this lovely winter storm in Wisconsin, but I have AVL. Looking forward to being here this afternoon and staying in from the snow and the cold. I know you'll keep us all entertained. You know I will, Renee. Boy, a lot of you guys dealing with that winter storm.
LA Tower snow is 658 visual approach 2
Stay warm. Grab some hot chocolate. Blanket. We'll keep you entertained with our beautiful sunshine here in the Southland. Roderick Campbell with the super chat. Thanks so much, Roderick. Hello from Newfoundland, Canada. About 4 p.m. here. 4 p.m. Time to get the party started there on a Friday. Right, Roderick? Thank you so much. All right, so the 777 making that left-hand turn on to Papa, heading there to the south side. We do have a Delta 757 up next. That's arrival was Delta Airlines Flight 479 coming from Boston on that old TWA 757-200, originally delivered in January of 1997. The 767 kind of doing some laps outside the north terminals, finally heading to this gate there. Andy Powers with the super chat. Thanks so much, Andy. Good day, Kevin and friends. How are we all doing today? And I have a new 50-inch TV coming on Saturday, so I'll be watching you on a bigger screen on Sunday. Oh boy. Better go grab that makeup there, Andy. A bigger screen. Uh-oh. Which means you can see even more details. Good to see you, Andy. Congrats on that new TV. Always fun to buy something new and have something to look forward to. On the Nippon Airways Flight 5, heading back to Tokyo Narita, 787-9 Dreamliner lighting up. That could be a north side takeoff. We also have LATAM Airlines Flight 2479 heading to Lima, Peru, and a 767-300ER also lighting up. All is flying high with the $5 super chat. Thanks, Majal. Hey, Kevin, happy Friday. I see that Nighthawk camera is working full time now. Cute little umbrella you got for it. Oh, you like that? There you go. You like the umbrella? All right. Do have a 767 flying above us here. It's a Northern Air Cargo 767 coming in from Seattle. The reason for those umbrellas is to try to keep the sun off the cameras so that there's no chance of overheating. And you guys are like, overheating? Is it that warm there in Southern California? Not really. It's just when the sun is, we're 12 stories up too, and the sun is kind of, well, the cameras are all black, and black absorbs the heat. So these cameras have a lot of electronics inside of them, a little bit more than the Panasonics do. So there is a chance for overheating. So we'll do whatever we can, including putting a nice blue umbrella high atop of it, at least for the next couple hours. By the way, that was Northern Air Cargo Flight 8200 coming in from Seattle, Washington on the 767-300ER. Next arrival here on the north side is United Express, SkyWest Flight 5307 coming in from Fresno in an E175LL. It's followed by Southwest Airlines Flight 439 coming in from San Jose, California, 737-700. Of course, we got two cameras set up here once again, giving you guys a look at the horseshoe as you head into LAX on this beautiful day. Up next on the north side is that United Express. Hey, my gosh, so many people we know. Our friend Noah just showed up. KSAV Geek is here. Red River Aviation, he was here earlier. He'll be back later. Some friends from Tulsa. Captain came by this morning. I'm telling you, so many people here high atop the H this morning, including all you guys. All right, we've got that Cathay Pacific in the One World livery on the south side on taxiway Bravo. So I was out here yesterday. I was fooling around with a bunch of settings on the Sony camera, and I think I found the sweet spot for stabilization, and we can now zoom in a little bit closer. So we're feeling it out. We're feeling good about the new camera. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. No more Panasonic. While we're over there, case you just tuning in, we do have an Antonov aircraft parked over there along Imperial Highway. Now, they were doing this, geez, it was about 6 months ago, maybe 8 months ago, for a couple weeks. Maybe once a week, we had this Antonov coming in, picking up satellites. The problem is it was taken off late, around 11, almost midnight every time it came in. So if they continue what they did before, then we probably will not see this take off, unfortunately. But you never know. Never say never, right? Nancy, a member for 16 months, is a platinum member, is sitting here in California. AVL dreaming on such a winter's day in southeastern Michigan. You guys haven't got that storm yet. I talked to my dad yesterday. He's in Williamston, which is between Lansing and Detroit, and he said that they're not getting, what are they calling it? Not a typhoon. He had some word for this winter storm. Cyclone? A what? Polar vortex? Well, that's not the word he used, but apparently it's a different type of winter storm coming in. So hold on tight, you guys there in Michigan. Good to see you, Nancy. Speaking of Michigan, RJ with the $2 super chat says, hello, fellow Michigander. Hope all is well. Well, can't complain. Got the beautiful sunshine. Got all of you guys tuning in for an awesome day of plane spotting. Chrissy Girl, a member for 28 months, is a gold member. Says hello from Chile, Ontario, Canada, with a storm supposedly on its way. Weather are usually wrong. Oh, come on. You guys, you all know you want some winter weather, right? All right, we do have Fiji, the A350, flight 810, coming in from Nandi, arriving on the south side on 25 left. We're going to take it back to the north side as we do have All Nippon Airways Dreamliner Flight 5 heading back to Tokyo Narita. Next takeoff on 24 left.
24 left, right up on the way, 24 flight. LA Tower Delta 1501, visual 24 left.
1501 LA Tower, caution turbulence, heavy Boeing 777 holding in position, wind calm. Army G4 left, clear to land.
24 left, clear to land, caution, wake turbulence, Delta 1501.
Turn left on Echo, contact ground 0.65.
Echo ground 0.65, 5637.
Dupa Queen heading to the south side, Atlas Air, flight 8366, coming in from Guadalajara, 747-400, 3 minutes out from arrival on 25 left. Chrissy Girl. Well, hello, Chrissy Girl. Ryan with the $5 super chat. Thanks so much, Ryan. Hello from a minus 20 Fahrenheit, Montana. Shout out to Craig Pickleton, Myra, and Alexis in Burbank. Tell Booger to stop barking at the mailman. Booger! Enough, Booger. Good to see you, Ryan. Oh, I feel like I'm going to miss the 777 on the south side. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Go 3762 Altair, deck turtle, 7 miles on, runway 24, left full length, a lot of wind, cross returns, heavy Boeing 787 departed, following heavy 777.
I was a flight heading to Hong Kong on the 777.
4 left, full length, let up away, go 3762.
300 ER with Cathay Pacific. The arrival you saw half of Delta Airlines flight 1501 coming in from SFO on that A319.
Up 1501, next left Zulu, taxi left turn echo, contact ground 0.65.
Zulu Echo 0.65.
Michelle Johnson with the $7.47 super chat. Thanks so much, Michelle. I'm late to the party today. Did you get up and get video of the Antonov Behemoth? I did not. It's sitting over there on the south side, Michelle. It's still over there. Take a shot of it here.
LA Tower, good day, Jet Speed 700, visual, runway 24 left.
Jet Speed 700, LA Air, traffic departing, wind 2409, runway 24 left.
It's like they're loading it from the back side. I think the last few times that they brought that in, they loaded it from the front. So maybe this isn't a satellite. Sorry, I'm trying to move the camera without looking at the viewfinder. Smart move there, Kevin. Angie Bailey gifting 10 Airline Videos Live memberships. Thank you so much, Angie. What's for lunch, Angie? Thank you, Angie. And Chrissy Girl also gifting 5 Airline Videos Live memberships. Thanks, you guys. Total of 15 new memberships here today. All right, Bob. Ready, Bob? Drop it. Noah's over here like, what? Angie and Chrissy Girl gifting some memberships here today. Thanks, you guys. It's Emily becoming a silver member. Thank you so much. Speaking of Emily, soul searching Emily, been a long time viewer and supporter here on the channel. Met her and her family many times this past summer. One of our new mods here on the channel. Oh, Emily, congratulations. Welcome to the chat. Of course, you guys all know Emily already.
1445 LA Air, number 2, Hong Kong, 71 mile per hour, wind 2409, runway 24 left, grip land.
Go 1445, Abby, split away.
Just had a Queen arrive on the south side. That Atlas Air Queen coming in from Guadalajara, arriving on 25 left. Looks like it will make a left-hand turn onto Alpha 8.
Taxi Papa, hold short Charlie.
Echo 13, Papa, hold short of Charlie.
Yeah, left 47 LA number 2, Molly 319, 4 mile final. Traffic will hold position, wind 23010, runway 24 left, clear to land.
24 left, clear to land, United 1147.
Just be 700, short of Charlie, contact ground 121.75.
Again, that is Atlas Airflight 8366 and a 23-year-old 747-400 making that turn there on the south side. Next arrival here on the north side, Delta Airlines Flight 1445 coming in from Portland on an A319. Followed by United Airlines Flight 1147 coming in from Las Vegas on the 737-900ER.
United 1147, reduce on course speed.
We're slowing now, United 1147.
This is Southwest Airlines Flight 334 heading to Austin, Texas, 737 to 700.
1445, exit left Zulu, taxi left for Echo, contact ground 165.
Left up Zulu, left up Echo, switching to ground 165.
Southwest 334, next arrival 2.5 mile final, RNF celebrating wind.
Is it Philip LM becoming a silver member? Thank you so much. Just gonna move the camera. All right, up next, United 737. We're going to head to the south side as we have that LATAM Airlines 767-300ER heading to Lima, Peru. Now rolling down
left 47, next left Zulu,
to 5 right.
Zulu Echo, ground 165, destination.
also the Philippine 777. Where are we looking here? Sorry, the sun, this time of the day, the sun blocks my view on the camera. Is a Philippine 777-300ER there on taxiway Bravo. It's flight 113 heading back to Manila. Bobby Z9D5 with a $7.87 super chat. Thanks so much, Bobby. Thank you for this beautiful distraction of sunny LAX and planes while I work and lurk. Wow, and Antonov, so cool. Stay warm, Kevin. Stay warm. Oh yeah, we're warm. We're warm up here. Thank you so much, Bobby. Another heavy rolling down to 25 right, China Eastern 777-300ER. Stay on the north side. Taking a look at that Antonov one more time before we head back up to the north side. So we have an American Dreamliner next arrival on 24 left. Very busy on this Friday so far. That was American Airlines flight 396 coming from Miami, Florida on the 787-8 Dreamliner.
Ticket 396 at Alpha Alpha, taxi bridge route. Exit Alpha Alpha, taxi bridge route. Alpha Alpha, bridge route, American Airlines, taxi. American 396 coming.
Get our next A380 takeoff happening here soon. Asiana Airlines flight 201 heading back to Seoul. And A380 Super now pushing back for the gates of Tom Bradley. Angie Bailey back with a $20 super chat. Thanks so much, Angie. And lunch today is a protein bowl with Wava from Wava Grill. That sounds good too. Very healthy. On Tuesday, I skipped breakfast, which was a horrible mistake to do. Kevin couldn't think straight while he was up here high atop the H Hotel. So I didn't want to go all out for breakfast today. So I decided to put one of my Factor dinners in the microwave and ate this morning. Hey, you know what? It's food, it's food. It's going to last me through the whole course of the live stream. So there we go. That's what Kevin decided to do this morning. It was good. It was filling. That is Green Air Cargo Flight 207 coming in from Seoul, and that 777 freighter there on taxiway Echo. As you still see the Antonov. A couple of heavy departures there on the south side as I'll turn the ATC to the south side. Delta Airlines Flight 469, it's an A350 heading to Atlanta. Now rolling down 25 right, followed by Philippine Airlines Flight 113 heading back to Manila on the 777-300ER.
United 311 LA Tower, wind 23 jet 8, runway 25 left, big left.
Again, big news from Delta today, ordering 20, the option for many more A350-1000s.
Philippines 113 Heavy, RNAV Doctor, wind 23 jet 8, runway 25 right, for takeoff, caution, wait turbulence.
RNAV Doctor, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, Philippines 117.
Alaska 1332 LA Tower, caution, wait turbulence, runway 25 right, line of way.
Wait 25 right, Alaska 1332.
American 767 exit at Hotel 7, hold short of runway 25 right at Juliet.
Hold short, 25 right, Juliet, American.
Delta 469 Heavy, contact SoCal departure.
Also have flex ports. Flight 531 heading to Seoul. It's a 747-400 freighter lining up there for a south side takeoff. That is a 747 operated by Atlas Air for Flexport. Austin, a member for 3 months, is a gold member, says my first time ever sending a super chat. Hello from Saskatchewan, Canada. Well, hello there. All right, so I think we are going to come back to the north side. So we do have a Delta A330. It's our next arrival on 24 left.
American 767 at Juliet Cross, 125 right, make contact ground point 75. Skyward 36, at Quebec Cross, 125 right, contact ground point 75.
Alright, cross 25 right at Quebec and no ground out.
Delta 360, exit at Hotel 7, hold short of right 25 right at Juliet.
Union Blue, exit also 7, call short, back left, Juliet, so 3.
Copa 360, sorry, just verify, hold short of runway 25 right.
Hold short, runway 25 right, so 3.
Thank you. Philippines 113 Heavy, contact SoCal departure.
SoCal departure, speed 116.
Alaska 1332.
All right, I'm going to turn the ATC back to the north side.
Boston Echo and contact ground point 65.
Alpha, Alpha, Echo, 0.65 LA.
Testing 1, 2.
Delta 8 Heavy, just no delay on that left turn, please.
Roger.
Watch at 1697, traffic at 3 mile per hour and 24 left, clear for takeoff.
That was Delta Airlines Flight 8 coming in from Tokyo Haneda, an A330 Neo, brand new, just delivered in December. Can you imagine flying on a brand new A330 Neo? Woo! Another heavy China Airlines Flight 6 coming in from Taipei, a 777-300ER, next arrival here on the north side.
Mix 783 LA Tower advisement fully ready. Watch at 1697, contact SoCal departure.
Departure today, watch at 1697.
Mix 783 LA Tower. Ready? Mix 783, full line for 24 left, line up and way, traffic 7 mile per hour heavy Airbus, you're ready to go.
Where to go, light up and wait, super light,
and the Asiana A380 Super now heading up here for north side takeoff. Next arrival, SAS A330-300 coming in from Copenhagen. I'm telling you, it's a good day for north side heavy arrivals.
That is the 6 Heavy, left turn Alpha Alpha.
Left Alpha Alpha, that is the 06.
That is the 6 Heavy, taxi Bridge Route 0.75 at the checkpoint.
Bridge Route 0.75 at checkpoint, that is the 06.
And Legend Shane with a $550 super chat through PayPal. Awesome support from Legend Shane. As always, Shane says, the show always makes my day better. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much, Jane. If you're watching behind the scenes, hello, Jane. Jane, you need to come and visit us here in Los Angeles. You gotta soak up the sunshine.
Scandinavia 931 Heavy, LA Tower, 24
Thank you, Jane.
Land.
I'm feeling good about today's show. We got a lot going on. I mean, some sad, happy news from Captain Carolina at the top of the show. He announced we will no longer see the caravan here at LAX anymore, as it officially has broken down. They also some breaking news for us here on the channel. We did get confirmation. The AOK. Are you guys ready for some more JFK action from the TWA Hotel? Did I hear yes?
Adam Exit 783, contact Hotel departure.
That will be happening in late March. Just getting word today. We'll be heading to New York, and Rudy will be joining me there as well.
Super, LA Tower, traffic on the downwind, runway 24 left, Echo 6, line up and wait. And 201 Super, and confirm ready for departure. Scandinavia 931 Heavy.
Yes, Kevin and Rudy take on the Big Apple. Stay tuned. All right, it is officially the top of the hour, but we do have the Asiana A380. Wasting no time heading over to 24 to the left.
Contact ground point 65.
Ground point 65, just fine.
Descent 201 Super, traffic 8 Mile base, Boeing 737. Runway 24 left, clear for takeoff, RNAV Delray. Wind 2308, gust 20.
We do have a Queen flying over directly above us. Coletta Air Flight 931 coming from Anchorage, a 747-400 freighter. Though I'm going to stick with the King here on the north side, about to take off on 24 left.
LA Tower.
Oh, 4253, 17700.
4253, caution, wing turbine, super airbus departing winds 240 at 6, gets 20, runway 24, left, clear to land.
For left, clear to land, we'll caution, wing turbine, pump the heavy, 7453.
ACN 201 super, contact SoCal departure.
Los Angeles Tower, Delta 56 is 12 hours for left.
Delta 1656 LA Tower.
All right, let's make it official here.
Traffic will hold in position on 24 left, clear to
Top
land.
of the hour. And it is officially afternoon here in beautiful, sunny, and warm Los Angeles, California. You are watching continuous live coverage of LAX plane spotting right here on your home for LAX live streams from high atop the H Hotel, found right here on Airline Videos Live. Today is Friday, January 12th, 2024. I'm your plane jockey, Kevin. Hello, everyone. Hope you all had a great week. We're heading into the weekend. Nothing better than a little gorgeous plane spotting here on a Friday, right? Oh, yes. Sit back, relax. I got you covered both sides of the airport. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a good time. A lot of action here on a Friday here at LAX. Destination 225 in the southwest. 737 pushing back outside of Terminal 1.
Ahoy, for left on country 422.
It's Flight 3303 heading to Phoenix, Arizona. 737 at max 8.
13, Echo, ground point 65.
Now we got a Sun Country. 737-800 heading to Minneapolis and Flight 422. Do you have that Queen next heavy departure on the south side at 25 right?
Winds 240 at 9, gust 20.
KLM heading to the south side here today. Flight 601 coming in from Amsterdam. 3 minutes out from arrival on 25 left. Inverse square law, a member for 3 months. It's Gold members as I troubleshot a TCAS problem on a Lear 45. It was the bonding between the top antenna to the skin of the airframe. It was not properly bonded. Well, there you go. Always something, right? Always. I think I'm going to push away from that as I do believe we have the Queen. Is she rolling down? Just about. Skylace Cargo Queen now pushing back. Wait on that Flexport 747.
Red 38 heavy LA Tower, traffic will hold in position, runway 24 left, clear to land.
Jamie, a member for 20 months. This is Silver member, says loving the string, keep it up, make it so. No signs of quitting. Thank you so much, Jamie.
12 and 24 left, line up and wait, traffic 6 mile per hour, heavy Boeing 787, be ready to go.
24 left, left, wing, Skyway 30 12.
Also, Japan Airlines Flight 61. Heading back to Tokyo Narita in a 787-8 Dreamliner, number 2 for takeoff there on the south side. KLM heading to the south side. We have another heavy coming in from Tokyo Haneda, United Airlines Flight 38, 787-10 Dreamliner. A minute out, that'll be the next arrival on 24 left here on the north side.
4001, exit at Hotel 647, hold short of runway 25.
There you go. How about the Queen and the Antonov? Throw in an E-jet, might as well, right? Waiting on that flex port, flight 531 heading to Seoul, 747-400 freighter. Next, heavy takeoff there on the south side. TUS via Hess.com, a member for 12 months. This is a silver member, so first year completed. Let's go for more. Yes, let's go for more. Sounds good.
Sorry, 531 heavy on that Docker with 230 at 7 Gus 19er, runway 25 right, turn to takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 25 right, RNAV Docker, Giant, 531 heavy.
Japan Air 061 heavy, Alex Tower.
Kevin with a $5 super chat. Thanks so much, Kevin. Hey, Kev, any thought of the BTS of the construction of the new Shuttle Endeavour launch display in downtown LA? Interesting. Give it a try. Thanks, Kevin. Let's get LM Flight 601 coming from Amsterdam, a 787-10 Dreamliner, arriving on 25 left. Waiting on that Queen departure on the south side. Unfortunately, the United Dreamliner about to touch down on the north side, but I want to stick to the south side.
Japan Air 061 heavy, caution with turbulence, RNAV Docker with 240 at 7 Gus 19er, runway 25 right, turn to takeoff.
RNAV to Docker, 125 right, clear for takeoff, Japan 061.
Now 4331, ready tower, caution with turbulence, traffic will cross south field, runway 25 right, runway.
Number 20, 4331.
9531 heavy, contact SoCal departure.
Push departure, 531 heavy.
Have another Queen coming in, that Coletta Air that flew above us here at the H Hotel, coming in from Anchorage, number 2 for arrival there on the south side. And on the downwind leg, Emirates A380 Super Flight 215 coming in from Dubai. All right, so let's put this camera to the test here. Let's find. First, let's find the plane there. There we go. All right, now let's zoom in, Kevin. There we go. A little bit tighter.
KLM 201 heavy, at Quebec cross, runway 25 right, ground point 75, traffic order.
You were blocked.
There's 2 options on this camera for zooming in. There's the zoom that we did right now, and there's also a thing called...
Roger,
Quebec cross.
Well, probably not. I was going to try to change it over to the digital zoom, but I tried it out yesterday, and I got to tell you, the quality not very good on the digital zoom, of course. All about quality.
Japan Air 061 heavy, contact SoCal.
Japan Air 061 heavy.
Wait for that to get closer to us here.
digit 404, left side golf there, and where do you park?
Left side golf, launch right here, 250.
Okay, taxi straight into the ramp, remain this frequency.
Alright, we'll do 404 then.
Just 4331 RNAV, Valkyrie with 24 719 running 25
Roberts,
right,
one of our great mods here on the channel, member for 22 months, is a silver member, says Happy Fly Day! Pun intended. Fly Day it is. CJ, a member for 8 months, silver member, says 3F here in ND, so you're no spotting at FAR. Is that Fargo? Fargo? I don't think. No, I can tell you right now, that's not even on the short list. Not even on the long list. No. Sorry. Next arrival here on the north side is Air Canada, flight 552, coming in from Vancouver, an A321. Will be followed by Southwest Airlines flight 4467, coming in from Oakland, California, 737-800, followed by the Emirates A380. Also heading here to the north side, the Big Q, Qatar Airways flight 739, coming in from Doha. That A350-1000, just 8 minutes out.
That's 4331, contact Delta departure.
Just had that other Coletta Air Queen arriving on the south side.
2931, turn in right at Hotel 9.
2931 heavy, exit Hotel 9er at Lima. Cross runway 25 right, then contact ground point 75 to the west.
Alright, we're going to get our exit here, and then cross 25 right at Lima over to ground 75.
So it sounds like that this Coletta Air Queen will be crossing over 25 right, heading up here to the northeast corner of the South Complex.
Tower 2931, verified third cross 25 right?
Yes.
All right, so they cross over 25 right. Let's head back to the north side. Air Canada A321 up next.
So there was 56 LA Tower, you can plan on 25 right at Foxtrot for departure. Sunday 56 for now, taxi up to and hold short of runway 25 left.
I mean, Delta 767 waiting to take off here on the north side. Flight 951 heading back to JFK in the 767 at 300 ER. John with a $2 super chat. Thanks so much, John. We will have temps in the teens here in Washington. Brr. Well, you know, it is January. We kind of had to expect this. Remember these days when it gets nice and toasty during the summer? Remember these days? I saw someone complaining that it wasn't 70 degrees in Phoenix. And I instantly thought, oh, you poor thing. Just wait until it's 120.
2523, exit at Hotel 7, then at Juliet, Fox, runway 25 right, contact ground point 75.
Hotel 7, Juliet, cross 25 right, ground point 75.
Gonna get a little turn and burn action here. Ready to head to JFK.
So level 56 traffic will cross downfield, runway 25 at Foxtrot, line of wait. Bailey Tower, wind 23 at 8, runway 25 left, clear.
Let's take a look over at the Antonov. It's hard for me to kind of tell what they're doing. Now, obviously, they're loading or unloading from the back of the plane. Now, when it was here the last time, they were loading from the front. So it seems to me like they're actually unloading here today instead of loading up. Of course, you guys with your big screen TVs and soon to be Andy Powers with this big 50-inch TV will soon be able to get a better view of what goes on here. I have to wait until I go home and rewatch the broadcast. And then I'm like, oh, that's what that was. Is it Let Haganol Zico with a super chat? Thank you so much. Nice rainbow there. Skylace Cargo, flight 4873, heading to Shaman, 747-400ER, heading there to the south side to the 25s. Up next here on the north side is the Emirates A380 Super. I can't remember. Is the Antonov that size? Is that still considered a Super or just the other one? The other one. All right. I was going to say, you're not the only Super here. Apparently you are. The A380 is still the only Super here at LAX. That will be our next arrival.
224 Heavy, LA Tower, 2209, runway 25 left, clear to land. Alaska 5 exit, Hotel 7, hold short away 25 right at Juliet.
Short of 25 right at Juliet, Alaska 5.
Sky Q4873 Heavy, LA Tower, do you accept 25 right at Foxtrot for departure, or do you require full length? Okay, not a problem. Just a couple minutes. I'll get you going here in a couple minutes. Just hold position then. So double 56, contact Soga departure.
What departure? Hotel 5.
American 658, contact Soga departure.
Departure.
The 5 at Juliet, cross 125 right, ground point 75.
Juliet, cross 25 right, ground point 75,
Got the 2610 at Quebec, cross 125 right, contact ground point 75.
right, Quebec, ground 75.
Q4873 Heavy, taxi up to and hold short away 25 left.
Also, port social type jet, Sky 2488.
Number 2, make sure I'll tell you what's just give way to the G4 at coming out of the signature ramp and then taxiing in.
I'm going to turn the ATC back to the north side here.
Mike Super, can you exit Alpha Alpha or Charlie Charlie? Emirates A3 Mike Super, exit Charlie Charlie, left turn Echo and ground point 65.
Charlie. Atta girl. Just one Charlie, two Charlies. Nick with the $2 super chat. Thanks so much, Nick. Thank you for the awesome videos. My pleasure, Nick. Thank you for your support. And up next is the big Q, the A350-1000 coming up from Doha. It's like 739, the 4-year-old A350-1000. This is the Emirates A380. Now we'll head to the gates of Tom Bradley. Beautiful Pacific Ocean there on the other side of the bluff. Dockweiler Beach, great place to Sit back, relax, enjoy some waves and some aircraft. We do have a Queen.
Delta 574, just waiting for several arrivals.
No, take that back. No Queen. We will stay up here on the north side.
Tower left 1282 visual runway
1282 LA Tower, contact 7 heavy Airbus 1.5 mile final, wind 2208, runway 24 left, start to land.
Good to land runway 24 left, Alliance 1012.
Delta 885, hold short of front 24 left at exit 7, still waiting for traffic on the south conflict.
Okay, hold short of that 24 left.
Well, you know it's a good day of plane spotting action when you've got heavies taking off and landing on both sides of the airport all at the same time. And you're sitting there thinking, which one do I get? I'm already committed to this one. We'd add the Skylease cargo. 747 just take off on the south side on 25 left. On our great mods, Danny in Düsseldorf, gifting 5 Airline Videos Live memberships. Thank you so much, Danny. Good to see you. All right, bomb. Drop it, bomb. Danny gifting 5 Airline Videos Live memberships. Thank you so much, Danny. And of course, if you guys come back, if you're just gifted a membership, or if you are a member, remember our big Sunday show starting at 8 a.m. Pacific on Sunday. We have a couple of live drawings for your chance to win some free AVL merch. Big Q crossing in front of the A380. Back to the north side, we have a Alaska 737.
Tower 730, 30 on duty, individual 24 left.
330, LA Tower, 1 departure, price for arrival, traffic will hold the position and 24 left, clear to land.
24 left, clear to land, 1 go for Scout 3030.
Delta 574, traffic 6 mile per hour and 24 left, full length, line up and wait.
24 left, full length, line up and wait, Delta 574.
It's like the King heading over on the bridge routes. She'll take it over to the south side a little bit sooner. Don't worry, we'll see the A380 depart back here on the north side on 24 left. A bit later, Tater.
Alaska 1282, left turn to Zulu or Echo 13.
Left Echo 13,
1282, continue Papa South route, 0.75 at checkpoint.
Papa South route and 0.75.
Delta 574, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Delta Airlines Flight 574 heading to Miami in the 737-900 ER.
RNAV out Del Rey, Delta 574.
Delta 574, contact SoCal departure.
Or depart. You have a good day, Delta 574.
That is Delta Airlines right there. The A321neo will be heading to Orlando in this A321neo. Being told we have no closed caption today. Huh. Apologize. Usually that is something that gets added automatically, and apparently didn't get automatically added today, so I apologize.
Delta 885, no traffic on final line 24 left at Echo 7, line up and wait.
24 left at Echo 7, line up and wait. 885.
And that is Delta Airlines Flight 885 heading to Detroit, Michigan in an A321neo. You guys sure you want to go there? Got a winter storm heading your way.
Trail 3030, exit at Echo 13, continue Papa South 3.75 at the checkpoint.
Echo 13, south route. Over to the south ground. Echo 13.
Sorry, Don, I'm not quite sure why closed captioning was not added to today's broadcast. Usually it's automatically checked off. For whatever reason, it did not check off here today.
Delta 2585, LA Tower, full length, turn 24. Delta 2585, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff, RNAV Delray.
RNAV Delray, clear for takeoff, 24 left of 2585.
This flight heading to Raleigh, Durham, Delta Airlines Flight 2585, a 5-year-old 737-900 ER.
Tower 24 left, line up and wait.
24 left, line up, wait, Delta 494.
This is the flight heading to Orlando in this brand new A321neo. Guys are just joining us here today. A lot of big news coming out of Delta here today is they've officially put in an order for 20, if not more, A350-1000s. They'll go nicely with their fleets of A350-900s as well as their A330neos.
Delta 494 and 24 left, clear for takeoff, RNAV
Got to love these A321neos. Just gorgeous livery. Can't wait to get on another one of those. Rudy and I will more than likely be taking, well, I can tell you 100%.
Police 18, LA Tower, traffic, face out your position over the harbor, northbound, kind of a helicopter, altitude 500.
Tower November 405, Lima Alpha, visual 24 left.
Delta 494, contact SoCal departure.
Close out departure 494.
Close 405, Lima Alpha, LA Tower, 220.
Take another look at the Antonov over there on the south side.
County Fire 18, traffic 11 o'clock, 2 miles. Police helicopter maneuvering altitude 600. Fire 18, maintain visual separation. Police 18, traffic Caspian.
Atop Airlines Flight 8087 heading to Sao Paulo, Brazil, 787-9 Dreamliner. Pushing back for the gates of Tom Bradley.
18 approved. 5 Alpha Juliet, LA Altimeter.
American Airlines Flight 26 coming from Tokyo Haneda, 787-8 Dreamliner, just 7 minutes out. north side arrival. Air France Flight 66 coming in from Paris under 777-300ER, 4 minutes out. South side arrival, 25 left.
Police 18 approved.
And the Lufthansa Queen, flight 456, coming in from Frankfurt on the 747-8 Intercontinental, now just 37 minutes away, running just 6 minutes behind. A private jet arriving on the north side. Let me swing the camera around here. Beautiful.
Fire 18 leaving Los Angeles, Bravo Airspace, Class A Power Exchange approved.
Another thing you can see off there in the distance. See all that steel being constructed? That's the addition of the west gates. They're building that remotely over there, just off of Westchester. All right, back to the south side real quick. We do have a 777 freighter rolling down 25 left.
Delta 82, you're aware of your flow time 44, time now 36.
Let's head back to the north side here.
Delta 5 Alpha Juliet.
It's Delta Airlines Flight 822 heading to Las Vegas, an A319. Hiding behind those palm trees.
Okay, you're going southbound. Frequency change approved to Torrance and keep your spot near 5 Alpha Juliet, leaving Bravo airspace.
Kuchgawa gifting 5 Airline Videos Live memberships. Thank you so much, Kuchgawa. All right, Bob. Keeping Bob busy here today. All right, drop it, Bob. Kuchgawa gifting 5 Airline Videos Live memberships. All right, Kevin's going to take a... What'd they do? Oh! The Buc-ee's bag today. It's full of my energy bars, which will get me throughout the course of the day. Plus, of course, it gets very warm up here. The water. Water is very important. All right. Zip the Buc-ee's bag back up. Thanks to 757 Chip for dropping the Buc-ee's bag off to us plane jockeys. Dare I say it's warm up here. Sorry, you guys. Next arrival here on the north side is Southwest Airlines Flight 2674, coming in from Las Vegas, a 737-800, followed by American Airlines, the 787-8 Dreamliner, coming in from Tokyo Haneda, Flight 26. There on the south side, Air France, the 777-300ER, touching down on 25 left.
American 26 Heavy, LA Tower 2207, running 24 left, 31.
7964 out to American 26 Heavy.
American 26 Heavy, plan to exit Zulu if unable, expedite to Alpha Alpha for a departure.
Mark Lewis, a member for 9 months. As a silver member, says hi, Kevin, and all 9 months already. Time flies, Mark, doesn't it? We talk about it all the time. All the time. Melvin, Flights Live, Hayden, gifting 5 Airline Videos Live memberships. I like your new logo there, Hayden. Thank you so much, Hayden. Sorry, Bob. Working Bob hard here today. All right, drop it, Bob. Melvin, Flights Live, gifting 5 Airline Videos Live memberships. Trevor with a super chat. Thanks so much, Trevor. It looks like a beautiful day, clear day in LA. Sorry for the stupid question, but who is Bob? Well, he's you know, he has one job. One job. Drop the box. That's it. Doesn't do it very well. Sorry, Bob. Bob. Trevor, thank you so much. It's a beautiful day here in the Southland. This is the American Dreamliner coming in from Tokyo Haneda, flight 26, next arrival on the north side and 24 left. Exactly. Bob is Bob. That's it. Bob is just Bob.
Delta 304, LA Tower 24 left, clear to land.
Land 24 left, Delta 304.
Basil to deal, a member for 1 month, is a gold member. Says hello there, Kevin. How did the TikTok stream go yesterday? That was on Wednesday. TikTok did not go very well. In fact, TikTok was so bad that I think it lasted maybe 15 minutes. There was something I did wrong. So what I was trying to do, so I should have researched this more before I said I'm going vertical video. I thought with some of these Sony cameras, some of them, I know some of them, you can go into the menu and you can flip the image. So instead of horizontal, like do vertical without actually flipping the camera, right? I know I've heard about it. I thought these cameras could do it. Well, apparently they can't. So I literally have to now flip this camera vertically to do real vertical on TikTok. So what I did is I took a 16:9 picture, put it in the middle of the frame on the vertical frame, and put a frame, a blue frame around it. And for whatever reason, it just did not work out very well. We also tried it in Instagram and Facebook vertical, and it looked more horrible on TikTok. So back to the drawing board on that. I did order a cage for this camera so we can flip it possibly. We'll try it. The lens is a little heavy, so that might be a little difficult, but we'll give it a try. A lot of you guys are like, who cares about vertical video? Don't even waste your time, Kevin.
Tower, got 93 Alpha, 24 left.
93 Alpha, LA Tower traffic will hold in position when 2506, runway 24 left, clear to land.
So land, 24 left, got 93 Alpha.
822, runway 24 left, line up midway, traffic 7 mile per hour, Embraer.
Only 24 left, line point, Delta 22.
we did end up doing a test stream on the same new encoder in 16:9 here on YouTube, and you guys all seem to like it. And of course, we're trying to bring back AVL on the fly, which is being able to kind of pick up and go without all the extra equipment. And I think we've got the right equipment now to be able to pull that off again. At least we can put our logo on the screen so that some other TV stations don't come in and grab our live stream and put it on the air.
1315 LA Tower, traffic 6 mile Embraer. Report departing Airbus inside and 24 left line up in wait.
Departing Airbus inside, 24 left line up.
Flight heading to Las Vegas in this A319.
Wind 250 at 7.
A Delta 767-400ER now pushing back here on the north side. This flight will be heading to Atlanta, Georgia, flight 418. Second is pushing back from Terminal 3. Singapore Airlines flight 11 heading back to Tokyo Narita, 777-300ER now pushing back. Yes, there was a local TV station. Many of you guys know who it was. And in fact, I, believe it or not, worked at this TV station for 4 years. And believe it or not, the management that now runs the newsroom at that TV station was my management at another TV station here in Los Angeles before I left TV. So as you can see, it's all one big happy family. Nick, becoming a silver member. Anyway, this TV station, yes, they took our live stream during the tropical storm Hillary. Remember that on the south side? They took our live stream three times in the course of a couple of hours. No credit given to us whatsoever. A no-no in the world of TV news. All right, we got that Dreamliner heading to Sao Paulo, Brazil, now rolling down at 25 right. So as I was saying on the test stream the other day, it's very important to have our branding on these live streams. The encoder that we invested in last year, that we did the live stream with no logo on it, they had promised a new software to be able to put the logo on at no charge. Well, they came out with an optional, I think it's like $100 a month to be able to put your logo. One logo, that's all. One logo on the screen for $100 a month. I said, you out of your mind. Not going to do that. So we found a better option. So I think we're good to go. Good to go with AV on the fly once again. Melvin Flights Live back with the super chat. Hello, Hayden. My favorite later tater moments. Would somebody please tell Bob to clean up all the confetti? And somebody please tell Bob that the tower is out of Good Ranch Doritos. Going to miss. Well, you know what? Here's an update. I talk to Later Tater once in a while, and he does give me an update. And at this point, he is slated to retire at the end of January. But there's a big but there. That it may not happen. He might, I don't know how long, if it's a year, 6 months, or a couple of months, or weeks, or whatever. There might be an extension, but he hasn't really 100% heard anything yet. But he says he could hear on the 28th of January that he's extended for a longer period of time. So it's not over just yet, but right now he is slated to retire at the end of January. We'll still have Tater Tots. We heard Tater Tots interacting with me high atop the tower on Tuesday. I know a lot of you guys think that he was listening to the broadcast. I can guarantee you 100% no one in that tower is watching or listening or anything remotely to that. The only thing that they can see are outside those windows. And of course, I know for a fact that they can see me high atop the H Hotel, even at the parking garage, from the tower, because later Tater went out on the patio deck of the tower one time and he actually took a photo of me standing up here. So I know they can see me clear as day. And that is the only way Tater Tot knew I was here. I think it was perfect timing, because I was asking him about doing a podcast and he was responding to my question. But I'm sure he knows it's top priority for us, because we want to do the podcast. Though I went back and watched that a million times, and I couldn't understand his answer. I think he was saying yes to the podcast in a roundabout way. He phrased it in a very weird way. What did he say? I thought about it, and he didn't say I'm not interested. He says, I think, what did he say? Oh, is that what he said? Oh, Austin thought he said, I don't think I'm that interesting. Oh, here I thought he was saying that. Oh, now I got to go back and watch it again.
Tower, good afternoon, sky with 37 feet to the approach, runway 24 left at speed 160.
That's 3927, I turn 24 left, straight flat.
Runway 24 left, clear plan, sky with 3927.
That's Alaska Airlines flight 1048 coming in from Seattle in that 737-900 ER.
Exit at Zulu and left turn Echo, contact ground point 65.
All right, I'm going to switch ATC to the south side here, as we do have a heavy about to take off. Air Canada flight 788 heading to Toronto, 787-8 Dreamliner. Let's take a look over there at the Antonov. See if there's any
Air Canada 788 Heavy LA Tower, hold short, running 25 right.
Any update over there on the south side? Looks like the back door is still open. In for Square Law, back with a $20 super chat. Awesome support. Thank you so much. Bob is an acronym for Breakout Box, which he only has one job, is to drop boxes. He is not seen on camera, but only Kevin and Rudy understands his language. Yes. He also likes the burgers at In-N-Out's. Don't forget that. You know, our friends from Tulsa, they were up here. They were going to the In-N-Out burger. I was going to tell them to watch out for Bob.
At the shoreline, turn right heading 271.20.
Break out the box, Bob. I like that. Acronym B-O-B. Break out the box. We're waiting on that Air Canada Dreamliner there on the south side. Oliver Garcia with a $5 super chat. Thanks so much, Oliver. Hello, Kevin. Enjoying the show while taking my lunch from Simi Valley. What a beautiful day today for plane watching. You are correct. It is a beautiful day. Enjoy your lunch. It's about that time of the day, isn't it? Coming up to the 1 o'clock hour. Friend Janice with a $5 super chat. Thanks so much, Janice. Janice asking, how's it going? Going good? Friday's just as good there, Janice. Singapore Airlines Flight 11 heading back to Tokyo Narita and that 777-300ER, which is usually a north side takeoff, heading to the south side.
Canada 788 heavy, traffic on departure will turn northbound.
Lufthansa Queen, now just 23 minutes away.
RNAV to Doctor, just take off 25 right. 511, turn right heading 271. Right 271, turn 511.
And another A380 to add to the mix. Great Air Flight 11 coming in from Seoul. A380 Super now just 37 minutes away from arrival here on the north side at 24 left. Seems to be a very busy Friday. We've got that Air Canada Dreamliner rolling down. Give a shout out to our friends up there at the control tower. Always doing a great job. Thanks, you guys. Friend Josh Aldridge, a member for 21 months. He's a Diamond member. Says, good afternoon, Kevin. Just 3 months away from my AVL Sheriff's badge. They are saying in Oklahoma City the wind chills will be -20 for Monday and Tuesday. Great stream as always. Yee. Well, stay warm there, Josh. I just had a thought in my mind. That's what I'm laughing about, because I've been talking to Rudy about the New York trip, and I'm like, Rudy, are you going to be too cold? Josh, that's cold. -20. Ooh, wind chill.
I'm sorry, RNF to Doctor was 2307, right to the
So we looked at the average temperature there at JFK, and I looked at the last 3 years. Last year, I think it was in the 50s, which isn't too bad. The year prior, it was in the 60s, believe it or not, is the high. And the year before that, 40s. So it seems that you just don't know what you're going to get in late March there at JFK. So I'll take 50 to 60. I can tolerate that. Dress warm. Hopefully no wind, no snow, no sleet, no rain. I'll take 55 and sunny. You hear that, Mother Nature? Start getting it ready. Gosh, it could be so bossy. We got that Singapore 777 up next. Yes, we are coming back to JFK. Rudy will be joining me, so if any of you who wanted to come out last time, make sure to come out and say hello. We're going to try to have a meetup somewhere outside of JFK too, because I know sometimes it can be an issue to get into the airport or up the TWA hotel. So we're going to work on having maybe a meetup somewhere. I hear there's a lot of good Italian outside of JFK, so we'll come up with something. Of course, we're still in the planning stages and everything.
Yeah, with 3175, traffic holding position, call coming 25 right at Juliet, will be in front of Alaska, contact ground 75.
Singapore Airlines Flight 11. And that officially takes us to the top of the hour once again. And officially 1 p.m. here in the beautiful sunny Los Angeles, California. You are watching continuous live coverage of LAX plane spotting right here in your home for LAX live streams. That is Airline Videos Live. Today is Friday, January 12th, 2024. Who is having a great Friday? Oh yes, Friday vibes high atop the H Hotel. Hope you guys are all having a great week. Taking you guys into the weekend here. We got a little Nighthawk action coming up a bit later. Until then, enjoy all the sights and sounds from both sides of the airport high atop the H Hotel. Found right here on Airline Videos Live. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't yet. Share the stream with your family and your friends. All right, back to the action.
I have the Docker with 2308 and 25 right for takeoff.
Docker 25.
American 2019, hold short and 25 right at Juliet.
Hold short at 25 right, Juliet, American 2019.
Delta 418, heavy LA tower and 25 right full.
Frank going slightly mad with an awesome $25 super chat. Thank you so much, going slightly mad. Good afternoon, Kevin. And plane spotters and mods. The super chat is memory of my mom, who was always fascinated with my love of planes and spotting. Absolutely. Our thoughts and prayers with you. Going slightly mad.
American 2019, traffic holding position, crossing 25 right at Juliet, contact ground 175.
All right, we'll cross 25 right at Juliet.
Yeah, that brings me to a point because I was on the phone with my dad yesterday, and I'll be honest with you, I think my dad, obviously growing up, he knew my love of planes. I always wanted to go to the airport and whatnot, and he was a train person. He wanted to go watch trains, and I wanted to go watch planes and together, and he's just absolutely amazed and just blown away by it. And I'll honestly tell you that I don't think at the beginning he thought that way. So it's interesting. So yes, you know, it's always good to have parents who understand love of aviation. A lot of people don't understand it. I think a lot of people do. And I gotta tell you, if you have a parent that's in aviation just as much as you are, you're one lucky person. Chris MZ NC with the super chat. Good to see you, Chris. Happy. Hi, Kevin. Happy for the Friday show. Move. Just flown to Wellington for the weekend, and my wife has to make some more work calls, so I get to watch AVL. Isn't it Saturday? It's Saturday for you guys. Your wife working on a Saturday?
American 1658, Delhi Tower, Causeway turbulence, running 25 right.
Good to see you, Chris. Thank you so much. We got that Delta 767 heading to Atlanta. Taking off there on the south side.
Delta 418, heavy, having good flight time. Next one, departure. Up 418, heavy, 6. American 1658, RNAV to Docker with 240 left niner, 5 right for the takeoff.
RNAV Docker 25 right, clear for takeoff, American 1658.
And Air 15 heavy, LA Tower, and 25 right, full length, line of the link. And Air 15 heavy, LA Tower, and 25 right, line of the link.
James with the super chat. Thanks so much, James. Edmonton, Canada at hovering at minus 34 to minus 40 right now. That is crazy cold. That is extreme cold. That is the type of cold you don't even get out of bed in the morning. Cold. Oh, please stay warm. Bob Fawcett with a $10 super chat. Thanks so much, Bob. Every time you say Bob, it grabs my attention. I'm doing my best. Great stream is always Kevin. Thank you, Bob. You know, I was getting a ton of text messages and emails as well when Bob found the door to the Alaska 737. The news reports just came out. Bob, a guy named Bob, the way they said it, just Bob found the door. The way that the news came out about it was just kind of interesting. There wasn't much information about who this Bob was, just a guy named Bob found the door. So of course that caught the attention with a lot of our viewers and fans, and of course they got a chuckle out of it. And Jed0262 back again today with an awesome support. $50 super chat. Thanks so much, Jed. All right, we do have Japan Airlines Flight 15 heading to Tokyo Haneda, 787-9 Dreamliner. Next takeoff there on the south side.
LA Tower with 220 at 9er, ready 25 left, clear to land. American 2002, cross 125 right at Juliet, traffic position, contact ground 175.
Right, quarter cross 25 right at Juliet, over to
Banner 15 heavy, have a good flight, contact SoCal Parker.
Japan, one packet.
Got a little quiet here on the north side. Our next arrival on the north side is the Lufthansa Queen, flight 456, coming in from Frankfurt, just 5 minutes away. Going slightly mad, back with a $5 super chat. Says my mom and dad both worked for North American Aviation, and my dad worked for Autonetics in Anaheim. Well, there you go. You had a family history of aviation. Lots of aviation history here in the Southland, of course. I mean, just everywhere you look. I don't know if you guys are familiar with an area just south of here called Palos Verdes. It's an elevated, almost island of itself, just south of Torrance. Many of the homes up in that peninsula, Palos Verdes, lots of people with rich aviation history. The Lovely Life becoming a silver member here today. Thank you so much, Lovely Life. I like your screen name. James back with the super chat. Thanks so much, James. I didn't want to get out either. That's why I called off for today. This is going to carry over to tomorrow. Not going out tomorrow either. Ah, yes. The good old can't get out of bed. It's too cold. Been there many times.
JetBlue 524, RNAV to Docker with 240 at 8, ready 25 right, close to takeoff.
RNAV to Docker.
Wait for the Queen arrival here on the north side. Oh, the door is closed on the back of the Antonov. Oh, could we see a takeoff here? Huh. Interesting.
American 2660, have a good flight, contact SoCal Parker.
Trevor back with the super chat. Thanks so much, Trevor. The Canadian wing of the AVL family is representing today. We're not much warmer here in Saskatchewan. It's brutal. You know what's interesting is the storm that's hitting most of the Midwest is actually the storm that came from here in California, went south, and now heading north. You guys all up in Canada, you're usually have the cold weather coming from the north. The storm that's hitting the U.S. is actually coming from the south, but originated here in Southern California. Turkish Airlines Flight 180 heading back to Istanbul, a 787-9 Dreamliner lighting up. Darren. Darren says they take forever to prepare for departure. Don't hold your breath, Kevin. Never, Darren. Now, I couldn't see, were they loading or unloading? Was that an unloading or a loading? Of course, like I mentioned, the last time the Antonovs were here, they left, I think 3 of them left always in the 11 p.m. hour. Inverse Square Law back with a $20 super chat. Thanks so much, Inverse Square Law. Quest is NASA's mission to demonstrate how the X-59 can fly supersonic without generating loud sonic booms. How is that possible? I do not know. Will they achieve that? I have no doubts. Stay tuned. All right, how about a Queen? Back on the north side, Flight 456 coming in from Frankfurt, the Lufthansa Queen, next arrival on 24 left.
American 1979, LA Tower, wind 230 at 9, or 25 left, clear land 25 left. OR 663, RNF to Docker, wind 230 at 9, or 25 right, clear. Runway 25 right, 0 takeoff, running 663. United 2449, LA Tower, 25 right, line of flight.
Off away, runway 25 right, 92449.
Delta 773 Heavy LA Tower, 5 miles to throw, Airbus discretion of 37. Heavy Dreamliner will plug in more cockpit turbulence, 230 at 9, 9 left, clear. RNF to Docker with 230 at 9, 25 right, takeoff. Take off 25 right, RNF to Docker.
All right, turn the ATC back to the north side.
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, left turn Alpha Alpha.
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, left turn Alpha Alpha.
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, taxi, bridge route, 0.75 the checkpoint.
Lufthansa 456 bridge road, and then 75 the checkpoint. Thanks.
Taking the bridge route over there to the south side. Of course, we will see this Lufthansa Queen take off back here on the north side a few hours from now.
Skywards 4099.
That is Delta Airlines Flight 465. We'll be heading to Honolulu, the 767-300ER. Nighthawk VT, a member for 12 months, is a platinum member. Says happy Friday. Friday from Graniteville, Vermont. Super excited for Nighthawk tonight. Thank you so much, Nighthawk. Yes, we love the plane spotting at nights. During that little test stream on Wednesday, did a little nighttime plane spotting on the south side at Imperial Hill. If you guys are all nice to Kevin, I'll give you some more Nighthawk midweek next week, as we'll do another test with On the Fly. We still got to test that thing out, and might as well test it during some beautiful nighttime evening plane spotting there on the south side. So plan for that next week, midweek again. Got to do all the tests, make sure we're all good. And with the first super chat of the stream, thank you so much, Ann. Appreciate that support. And the lovely Live back with a $5 super chat, thank you so much. Daughter has a February class date with a regional on eastern part of the USA. I look forward to her flying into JFK one day when you're streaming. Yeah, we'll be there in March, but of course that won't be the only time that we had the JFK this year. I think JFK is certainly one of the best spotting locations, as well as LAX. Thank you so much, a lovely life. David Denny with a $5 super chat says send some Southern California warm weather to Lexington, Oklahoma, please. You know, back in the day, I used to say, how much you want? You want 5, 10, 15 degrees? We got plenty. We can send it your way.
4 left, lap and wait, Scout 3921.
All right, looks like Turkish Dreamliner heading to the south side. Next arrival here on the north side is Southwest Airlines Flight 4586, coming in from San Antonio, Texas on a 737-800. On the Pond Airways Flight 126, 787-8 Dreamliner, just 11 minutes out, north side arrival.
RNAV to Delray, 24 left, clear for takeoff, Scout 3921.
Again, this flight heading to Honolulu, the 767-300ER. This aircraft only 25 years of age.
Scout 5401, contact lookout departure.
Lookout departure, going to head Scout 5401.
Rudy, Plane Jockey Rudy is telling me he thinks the Antonov will take off tomorrow early morning. How about Sunday morning? Can you just hold off a couple of days?
3921, contact lookout departure.
Paul H with the $10 super chat. Thanks so much, Paul. Kevin, maybe I missed it. What model, camera, and lens are you running for daytime and Nighthawk? A7S, A7 III, A9? I know, there's so many Sony models anymore, right? We use, is it the A7 IV? 4. We used to use the 3, now we're on to 4. Rudy was trying to get me to get the AR7, whatever. There's so many models anymore. I actually like this model. A7 IV. The lens is also a Sony lens, the 200 to 600 millimeter lens, which I absolutely love. And like I said, I was out here yesterday fooling around with some of the settings because I think
Delta 465.
there's a lot of different options for stabilization and just trying to get that right look. And I think I finally found the right combination yesterday.
Tower Sky 3766, visual 24 left.
Sky 3766, caution right turn.
Hopefully,
runway 24 left, clear for land, reduce time.
I don't get home and look at it and go, Kevin, no, back to the drawing board.
Southwest 4586, 2 left turns on Echo, do not stop, clear the runway, contact ground point 65.
2 left turns on Echo and no stop, over to ground, Southwest 4586.
Delta 465 heavy RNF to Delray, runway 24 left for takeoff.
RNF Delray 24 left, for takeoff, Delta 465 heavy.
And on Tuesday, we started using a neutral density filter. It was a really expensive filter. It was almost $400. And it turned the video like it had a green tint to it. I was like, okay, well, that's not going to work. So that filter is heading back to B&H as we speak.
Delta 465 heavy, contact SoCal departure.
SoCal Delta 465 heavy.
Delta Airlines Flight 1481 heading to SFO. It's an A319. Yes, B&H is absolutely awesome. You know, I've been dealing with them for over 20, geez, almost 30 years. You know, if you have an issue with anything, certainly with a filter turning your video green, they understand.
Delta 1481, wind 2208.
And they sent me the RMA, which is the return, paid for the shipping back. Excellent customer service there with B&H. United 777 rolling down
1481, contact
25 right. Back with the super chat says greetings from my son Darius. He also likes aviation. Hello, you guys. Excellent. Turkish Airlines Flight 180 heading back to Istanbul. 787-9 Dreamliner taking off on the south side.
Southside Airport. Okay, 3766.
On the Bond Airways Flight 126, coming in from Tokyo Haneda, 787-8 Dreamliner, 3 minutes out. Korean Air Flight 11, the A380 Super, coming in from Seoul, now just 9 minutes out, just off the coast. Southwest Airlines Flight 941 heading to Oakland, California. This brand new 737 MAX 8 just delivered in September of last year.
Flight 3, you said you're going to 1,400 or 1,800?
1,400, that's fine, sir.
Flight 3, traffic 2 north in position maneuvering, type unknown, altitude 700 appears northeast now.
No, just traffic, that's fine, sir.
Southwest 941, contact SoCal departure.
Kirby Brooks, Senior, member for 6 months. It's a silver member. Says, love to stream, Kevin. You raised the bar. Thanks. I raised the bar. Well, I appreciate that. Paul H., member for 29 months, is a gold member. Thank you, Kevin, Rudy, and the crew. The stream is always top-notch. Your joy and passion for the industry is contagious. Know that you're appreciated. Thank you so much, Paul. So I'm sitting here giving you guys all like updates on the channel. So we're heading back to JFK at the end of March. Rudy will be joining me there at the TWA Hotel. Awesome hotel, awesome plane spotting there. So we have that to look forward to. I can't really talk much about something else, but we have another BTS, a good BTS with a major airline going to be happening possibly in the month of February. As we get closer to that, of course, I'll keep you guys updated. So we're always working on new things here behind the scenes here on the channel. Lots of things to look forward to. And of course, it's just getting started. 2024 just getting started. And our next BTS video will actually be done here in the next few weeks. It's the behind the scenes at SFO with the Ops Tour. I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to it. Had a conversation with Charlie. He's gone through all the video. He's writing the script this week. We should have the script hopefully approved by early next week, and he'll start editing all of that together. Should be very interesting. Stuff you probably have never seen before on our BTS, soon to be released. All right, up next, the Dreamliner on the Bond Airways Flight 126, coming in from Tokyo Haneda, 787-8 Dreamliner. It's a 787-8 Dreamliner. Anybody else miss the 777-300ERs with ANA? No R2 here today. Did have R2 arrive here in Los Angeles on Tuesday's show.
Towers, Gas 4633 is visual for 24 left.
Gas 4633, all check cockpit turn to by heavy Dreamliner. Short final, 123 turn running 24 left, turn on.
Turn line 24 left on the green. Gas 4633.
Upon 126 heavy, left Zulu if you have it, left on Echo, and contact ground 0.65.
Zulu, left to Echo, 0.65 on upon 136.
Yeah, China Airlines cargo flight 5382 heading to Miami. A 777 freighter lighting up for a south side takeoff. Tyson Price with the $16.10 super chat. Thank you so much, Tyson. I live in Sandy, Utah, about 10 miles south of downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. I love planes. I want to fly on a plane again one of these days. I dare you to eat a peanut butter with salsa sandwich. Peanut butter with salsa sandwich. Do I have to put it on a certain type of bread? Peanut butter and salt. Are we talking mild sauce? What kind of sauce are we talking about? The possibilities are endless there, Tyson. I want to give it a try because obviously it must be good. But I need to know the salsa and the bread type. Of course, peanut butter. I mean, there's tons of peanut butter too. My gosh, now you got me thinking there, Tyson. Don M with a $10 super chat. Thanks so much, Don. Happy New Year, Kevin. As a full journalist, what was the most significant aviation-related news story you ever covered? Keep up the great work. By the way, 35 degrees in Sandusky, Ohio. Most significant aviation-related news story. Gosh, now you guys got me thinking. I've shared many of interesting things that have happened along the way. I think the one that comes to my mind certainly is the story I've told many times in Phoenix. You know, the one about I was working at KPHO, Channel 5 there in Phoenix, and I won't go through the whole story again because I know many of you guys are like, oh, geez, this story again? The one where there was a UPS 757 coming from Los Angeles, I believe it was heading to Louisville. There was a reported bomb on board, and it diverted to Phoenix, Arizona. This was, I think, 2003. I believe somebody actually in the chat actually found the story online. Anyway, I was positioned right where the 757 ended up at the end of runway 8, came in from the west, so it landed on runway 8 there on the north side of Phoenix Sky Harbor. It stopped right in front of me. No one else out there. I was the only news crew there. We were going live. We broke into network TV. It was a CBS affiliate. Next thing you know, the pilots are opening up the window, dropping the rope, and the pilots are escaping out of the cockpit live on TV. So yeah, that was one of the most memorable aviation news-related stories I think I ever covered. And unfortunately, there's no air check. When an air check is they actually usually run a record tape or digital of the newscast. Well, since this was broken into national TV, there was no air check for that day. So unless someone was sitting at home with their VHS recorder or whatever they had back in the day and recording that, there's no evidence of that video, unfortunately. Kind of sucks. Because in this day and age, this is at least 2 years before YouTube. If YouTube was around and I recorded the exact same thing, you know that video would be all over the internet. But a little different back in 2003. It's a good question there, Don. Thank you. And our friend Sarah, the real deal there in Boston, gifting 5 Airline Videos Live memberships. Hold on a second here, Sarah. We got the next King arrival on the north side. Korean Air Flight 11 coming from Seoul in this A380 Super. Next arrival on 24 left.
Guys, 3674, follow southwest for Delta 7. Guys, 3674, follow southwest.
We'll follow the southwest. Are they coming out at Delta 7?
Yes. So 1497, taxi full length, Embraer follow you. South 1497.
Go ahead.
Just go, you're number 1, taxi full length.
Okay, they told us to go Africa.
I know. Okay, continue flying. Breeze 011 Super, left on Charlie, Charlie, left on Echo, then contact ground, 0.69.
Charlie, Charlie, left on Echo, 1.65, Korean Air 011 Super.
This is the one A380 we will not see take off later today. Beautiful shot of the Korean Air A380, that baby blue, of course the blue of the Pacific Ocean, out further. Sarah, the real deal there in Boston, gifting 5 Airline Videos Live memberships. Thank you so much, Sarah. All right, Bob, drop it. Sarah. promise Sarah we'll get back out to Boston this summer.
LA Tower, drive
That 90s kid with a $10 super chat. Thanks so much to the 90s kid. Hey, Kevin, I'm in Dapper, Utah, 20 minutes south of Salt Lake City and 10 minutes from Sandy, where Tyson is. We are freezing our butts off here. Happy Friday. Well, stay warm. I'm telling you, I think Southern California is the only place to get sunshine nowadays. Oh, that's why we live here. Oh, that's right.
Southwest 1497, contact SoCal departure.
Thanks, you guys, for tuning in there in Utah. Next arrival here on the north side is Thrive, Flight 80, coming in from Las Vegas, and a Cessna 525B Citation, CJ3 plus. Boy, that's a mouthful. There's another Thrive, Flight 740, coming in from Denver, Cessna 700 Citation longitude, 4 minutes out. I think it's heading to the south side. Speedbird, British Airways, Flight 283, coming up from London Heathrow, 777-300ER, 16 minutes out. Also heading to the north side for arrival. ACMI Airlines Flight 204 coming up from Seoul. It's an A350-900. We'll be arriving on the north side at 24 left, 22 minutes from now. Seems like a fairly busy day here at LAX. At 90s Kid, back with a $10 super chat, says my wife and kiddo flew through LAX last night to catch the cruise out of Long Beach this afternoon. They said it was quite cool last night. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was out at Imperial Hill. And yeah, it was probably the coldest day that I felt here at LAX so far this year. Today, whole different story. A flight coming in from Las Vegas.
Drive 80, exit at Echo 13, safe parking.
Echo 13.
Drive 80, exit Echo 13.
Also EVA Air, Eva Air, Flight 12.
At the checkpoint.
Coming in from Taipei at 777-300ER, 35 minutes away.
Echo 13 on sort of Charlie. Southbound, so drive.
.75, drive 80.
Have another Queen coming in, Coletta Air, Flight 870, coming in from Cincinnati. 747-400 converted plane, 16 minutes out. Of course, that will head to the south side. Beautiful day here in Los Angeles. There's a shot of downtown Los Angeles. All lit up. Bit later, tater. If you guys have any up, make sure to hit that like button. We're approaching 2,000 likes. Subscribe if you're new. Make sure your notifications are all set. Our next live broadcast will be on Sunday for the Big Sunday show, which is 2 days from now. Back there on the south side. Oop. That's not what I meant to do. Back there on the south side. I was watching the news this morning, and the weather person said possibly strong winds on Sunday. I was like, no, you've got to be kidding me. Not again. Hopefully not, if there's wind, not as strong as we saw last Sunday. Next arrival on the north side on 24 left is Delta Airlines Flight 1427 coming in from SFO on an A319. Taking a look at the Antonov. I think Rudy might be right, probably taking off tomorrow. Doesn't look like there's much action going on.
Good afternoon, Delta 1427 with you on the visual for Q4 left.
So 1427 LA Tower, runway 24 left, clear line. Delta 1427 LA Tower, runway 24 left, clear line.
24 left, clear to land, Delta 1427.
I have a $5 super chat coming through PayPal from James from Baco. Thank you so much, James. Happy Friday. 2 questions. Why do the helicopters' mics not come in when they talk on the tower? And what is the most interesting non-airplane, airline-related thing you've caught on film at the airports? Non-airplane, airline. Oh, I know. Here. I'll answer your second question real quick, because the first thing comes to my mind, we were up here at the H Hotel. Gosh, it was what, last March? It was the day after Rudy and I went and shot the United behind the scenes. I think that was March, mid to late March. We were up here together, and there was a high-speed pursuit that ended up here at LAX, and we caught the very tail end of it as it went down Century into LAX. It was a truck, and it lost most of its wheels, and it was smoking as it was heading into LAX. Remember that day? Oh yeah, even the news used that. The CBS News used that clip in the story. So yeah, that's probably the most interesting non-aviation thing we've caught here on the stream, that's for sure.
So 1441 LA Tower, no chocolate third on final, runway 24 left, line up and wait.
24 left, line up and wait, Delta 1441.
And why do we not hear the radio communication? That someone explained it to me one time. It's a different band of radio, and so we can hear the tower talking to the helicopters, but we can't hear the helicopters talking back. gets very technical, and I don't want to give you the wrong information, but it's something to do with the frequency. All right, bear with me here. I have lost. Oh, there we go. We got it back.
1441 RNF to Delray, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF Delray 24 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 14.
This flight heading to Portland, Delta Airlines Flight 1441 in this A319. There you go. Aaron W. has explanation there in the chat. Thank you, Aaron.
Runway 24 left, minus and right.
Subway 7737.
Lynx Air, Flight 737. Heading back to Toronto with the 737 MAX 8. Oh, tower traffic is VHF. News choppers or any other choppers. VHF is tower. UHF. Gotcha.
Yes, runway 24 left, monitor way Delta 737.
Air Tahiti Niue flights 1718 heading to Las Vegas. Oh, we all know where that's going. CES. It's the time of the year where we see a bunch of like heavies head to Vegas.
Solid 737 RNF to Delray, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. South 4454 LA Tower, expect a few minutes for your release.
Sounds good. We're still warming up at South 4454.
Okay, then let me know when you're at South 4454. There's traffic on a 5-mile final. I'll figure out my plan on getting you out.
Roger, we'll be good in a minute and a half. South 4454.
Fever 283 Heavy York, third line runway 24 left.
Lemon 24 left, 300.
All right, we got the Speedbird 777-300ER coming in from London Heathrow, arriving here on the north side on 24 left.
Almost 737, contact SoCal Virtual.
Jay Waski, member for 10 months. This is a silver member. Says, Kevin, we'll be cheering on the Lions this Sunday. Uh-oh. It's the Lions and the Rams this Sunday. They're in Detroit. Yes, you know what? I will cheer on for the Lions. Only because they deserve a little bit more than the Rams. And it's a night game, thankfully. So I won't be missing it.
4454, LA Tower, runway 24 left convoy, check 7 mile funnel.
24 left on void 744.
Tower Southwest 2722, visual 24 left.
So 2722, LA Tower, caution by turn speed by heavy 777 rolling out, 73 full position with 2409er, runway 24 left, sir.
Clear to land 24 left, Southwest 2722.
Secret 283 heavy, left on Zulu, left on Echo, do not stop to clear the runway, contact ground, point 65.
Left Echo, left Echo, go fix.
Next arrival here on the north side is Southwest Airlines flight 2722 coming in from Reno, Nevada on a 737 at 700. We got the Coletta Air Queen flight 870 coming in from Cincinnati. Next heavy arrival on the south side. Also JetBlue Airways flight 523 coming in from JFK and an A321neo. Just delivered in August, number 2 for arrival on the north side.
JetBlue 523, LA Tower, runway 24 left, clear line.
24 left, clear line, JetBlue 553.
Who called and answered? Was it Med-Fi 3 calling?
Negative.
Med-Fi 3, traffic 2 each in position, westbound, type unknown, altitude 700.
Working on sponsor.
Southwest 4454, contact SoCal departure.
Right up next on the north side, the flight coming in from Reno on the Southwest 737-700. I spy a special livery on the south side.
Southwest 2722.
JetBlue Airways in the Inspiring Humanity livery heading to Buffalo, New York. It's an A320. Currently on taxiway Bravo. Got the Queen arriving on 25 left. Up next here on the south side, the Air Tahiti Nui Dreamliner heading up to the north side for a flight to Vegas.
Take to the parking, monitor ground 175.
Okay, left on Alpha 8, you on Alpha, monitor ground, Southwest
Good old Alpha 8.
Alright, now down to 25 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest, and Zero.
American 137 Heavy, LA Tower, caution turbulence preceded by a heavy Boeing 747, wind 230 at 900, 25 watts, clear to land.
Come back to the north side as we'll see that Air Tahiti Nui Dreamliner currently on taxiway Echo. Of course, that takes us to the top of the hour once again. 2 p.m. That was the fastest hour in television. You're watching continuous live coverage of LAX plane spotting right here in your home for LAX live streams. That is Airline Videos Live. Today is Friday, January 12th, 2024. I am Plane Jockey Kevin, high atop the H Hotel. Thanks everyone for tuning in here today. Who is excited for more plane spotting action? High atop the H Hotel. All right, let's get back to the action. We got that brand new JetBlue A321 arriving now on 24 left. Air Tahiti Nui making a U-turn. What's going on? What are you doing? Forgot something? Going back to the terminal, possibly. The flight, JetBlue Flight 523 coming in from JFK, and then A321 Neo.
Southwest 1009, have good flight, contact SoCal departure. All right, good day, South.
KLM Flight 602 heading back to Amsterdam, a 787-10 Dreamliner lighting up, now pushing back from the hottest club. There's no way that Air Tahiti Nui Dreamliner is heading to the south. Either going back to the terminal or just going to burn off some fuel maybe there on the taxiway. Asiana Airlines Flight 204 coming in from Seoul, A350-900, just 4 minutes out, north side arrival. EVA Air Flight 12 coming in from Taipei at 777-300ER, 20 minutes out, north side arrival as well.
Wheels up at 11, board up south by 14, time now 03. Texas 2, hold short runway 25 left at 12. American 2543, wind 250 at 9er, RNF the Docker on a 25 right for takeoff. American 2543 is clear for takeoff, 25 right, RNF the Docker. JetBlue 942 LA County, 25 right, line of boys. 25 right. Air Canada 553, contact.
Well, good old modem falling asleep. Just a little blip as our modem fell asleep. I don't know why that does that. All right. Air Tahiti Nui back on Echo, heading to 24 left. I feel like this Dreamliner is like our modem right now. Stop, go, stop, go. Seems very uncertain. Do we want to go to Vegas? Do we not? Do we stay here? Do we head back?
Jet 204 Heavy LA Tower, runway 24 left, go.
The Asiana A350, next heavy arrival on the north side. Also, that KLM Dreamliner heading up here for north side takeoff. Christian Anderson upgrading membership to Platinum here today. Let's try that again. Christian, thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna have to readjust some things here. All right, up next, the A350. Flight 204 coming in from Seoul.
Runway 24 left, line void. Island runway 24 left, line.
Later, tater. All right, the Air Tahiti Nui Dreamliner heading to Paris.
Station 204 Heavy, turn left taxiway Zulu, turn left taxiway Echo, contact ground point 65, good day. Zulu then Echo, turn left to 125, Asiana 04, okay. at Niner. Caution wake turbines, you'll pass in trail that heavy Boeing 777 offshore. RNF Del Rey, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 4 left and on Del Rey, that's KLM 17.
KLM 602 heavy, all center tower, good afternoon. Wind 230 at Niner, runway 24 left, line up and wake.
Runway 24 left, get ready.
Good afternoon, caution wake turbines, heavy Dreamliner in position. Wind 230 at 10, runway 24 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 24 left, Delta 354.
Midfly 3, traffic ahead to your left, approximately 11 o'clock, 2 miles southbound, indicates 800.
This is Flight 602 heading back to Amsterdam in the 787 at 10 Dreamliner.
18 heavy contact, SoCal departure, good day.
Contact with 18.
KLM 602 heavy, wind 240 at 10, next arrival crossing the marker. RNF Del Rey, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
RNF Del Rey, 24 left, clear for takeoff, Del. Too heavy.
Good afternoon. Wind 240 at 10, runway 24 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 24 left, line, 4
KLM 602 heavy, contact SoCal departure, good day, y'all.
SoCal departure, bye-bye, KLM 602 heavy.
Next arrival here on the north side is Delta Airlines Flight 354 coming in from Detroit, Michigan. It's an A321.
Alaska 1220, traffic about your 4 o'clock, mile and a half, parallel course, VFR King Air will remain north of your final.
Alright, we'll be like
Midfly 3, traffic approximately 10
Zero
o'clock,
Mexico,
mile and a half,
Flight 645 heading back to
24
Mexico City in a 737 MAX 8. Our next arrival here on the north side, Alaska Airlines Flight 1220 coming in from Seattle in a 737-800.
354, turn left, taxi, Echo, contact contact, ground point 65, good day. That's on Echo, ground point 65, take care, Delta 354.
Target afternoon, Delta 1023, 11 miles out, visual 4 left.
Delta 1023, all center tower, good afternoon. Wind 240 at 10, runway 24 left, clear to land.
24 left, clear to land, Delta 1023.
Delta 1023, check will be a...
Somerset 747, a member for 10 months. This is Silver Member. Says happy 20th birthday to Holly. She's a big AVL fan. Happy birthday, Holly. Sorry, guys. I lost my ability to put super chats on the screen. So hopefully we get it back. There's always something. Always something. You just can't get through one day without something breaking.
Southbound 1,200, indicated type unknown. Looking at flight.
Oh, Bob's working on the graphic problem. Thank you, Bob.
Last call 20, exit taxi Zulu, please. Zulu, last call 20. Command flight 3, traffic no factor. Flight 3. Last call 20, thank you. Turn left taxiway Zulu, then turn left taxiway Echo. Contact ground point 65. Good day. Zulu Echo point 65. Last call 20. Begin. Invico 645, wind 230 with 7. RNAV Del Rey, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
For takeoff and not to
Evo 12 heavy, Los Angeles Tower, good afternoon. Wind 230 with 7. Check will hold in position prior to your arrival. Runway 24 left, good land.
Tower Delta 1023, multiple Q-Gulf, final.
Roger, thank you.
All right, give me 1 second here, guys. We've got to switch.
Marker, runway 24 left, line up and wait.
24 left, line up and wait, Delta 10 on the line.
Airspace contact Hawthorne Tower 121.1. Good day. Flight 3, roger. Leaving Los Angeles Bravo airspace. Nose of traffic 12 being far. Big Chin crew. Y'all have a good weekend. Runway 2457, exit Echo 13, taxi Papa in the south route.
Echo 13 Papa, south route, Prairie. 2427.
Are we back on?
41, wind 250 at 9er. RNAV Del Rey, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV Del Rey, next
Avianca Flight 641 heading to Guatemala City. It's an A320neo. Yeah, okay.
641, contact SoCal departure, adios, y'all.
There's a few issues here, and it may have to take me about 5 minutes to get everything back up to speed. Everything's not programmed correctly on this computer. We're using a backup computer right now.
Southwest 1980, LA Tower, wind 230 at 8. Next arrival, turning a 10 mile sign, all runway 24 left, line up and wait. 24 left, line up and wait, Southwest 1980.
Though we really need the main one to come back up to life because it's got all the settings that we need right now. Come back to life.
At 470 on a visual, 4 left. United 470, LA Tower, good afternoon.
If I can get the other one back up to life, then we'll be good to go. Until then, we'll be on the backup, to the backup, to the backup. Always have a backup.
Southwest 1170, turn left taxiway Echo, contact ground point 65, good day. Left Echo, ground 65, great day, Southwest 1170. Southwest 1980, RNAV Del Rey, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff. RNAV Del Rey, 24 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 1980.
Southwest Airlines Flight 1980 heading to Denver, 737-800. Guys, give me just a second here so I can... of course, now the main computer's working. All right, so how am I going to do this? I've never done this before. Now I've got to like take you guys back onto this one, somehow get you off the other one. All right, I've never done this before, so bear with me. We may have a little disruption.
76 Echo X-ray, you are radar contact 1 mile southeast of the LAX VOR. Please all send us Bravo airspace on Spielberg northbound, maintain VFR 2500. 76 Echo X-ray, roger. Be advised, your transponder is still squawking 1200, and I did not see an ident flash from you either, so you may want to kick it once or twice.
Well, I think I just pulled something off I've never done before. I didn't even know I could. I just literally moved you guys from one computer to the next.
United 470, turn left to taxiway Zulu, contact ground point 65. Good day. Left on Zulu, ground point 65, United 470. Delta 464, Los Angeles Tower, good afternoon, you all set? Good afternoon, Delta 464, yes sir, we are. Delta 464, awesome sauce, wind 250 at 8.
Awesome sauce. You know, you could be having a horrible day, and all you have to do is listen to Tater. All right, just give me 1 second here. I'm just finishing up some of the stuff here. Hopefully, we have resolved all issues. still having issues with the super chats. Rick Lees with the super chat says, fingers crossed, the Virgin A350 arrives on the north side as it's passed overhead while I was hiking the beacons earlier. Did already land? No. Rick Lee, thank you so much. Spencer, member for 3 months. This is Silver member, says, I love the live feed. I'm an EMT and love airplanes. Thank you so much, Spencer. And our friend 757 Chip with a $3 super chat. Thank you so much, Chip. Jack Edwards with the super chat says, hey Kevin, great stream as always from the UK. Thank you so much, Jack. And Runway, Collin County, becoming a silver member. Uh-oh. Now we're losing our graphics again.
Delta 464, contact SoCal departure from Hollow, y'all. 464, contact departure. Have a great day.
All right, guys, I might have to move you back to the other computer. Stand by. Sorry.
Delta 368 Heavy, a while ago had reported birds about 1,000 feet, 2 mile final. 368 Heavy. Good afternoon. Caution weight German to trail with heavy 777 over the numbers. Wind, heavy 767 over the numbers. Wind 260 at 8. Runway 24 left, clear to land.
24 left, clear to land, Skywest 4250.
Skywest 4075, LA Tower, y'all ready to go?
All ready to go, Skywest 4075.
Skywest 4075, company 4.5 mile final, wind 250 at 8, runway 24 left, line for wait, do not expect to stop.
Line for wait 24 left, Skywest 4075.
C68 Heavy, turn left taxiway Echo, contact ground point 65. Echo 65.
Semi, everyone.
4215, company taking the runway for immediate departure.
And Skywest 4250.
Skywest 4075, RNAV Del Rey, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 24 left, RNAV Del Rey, Skywest 4075.
Heavy Altimeter Tower, good afternoon. Wind 250 at 8.
All right, you're going to lose me again. I need to transfer it back.
475, contact SoCal departure. See y'all.
Good night, Scott 475 with you.
I don't know what's going on. We might have to kill this stream.